Today we're truly going to be a school of scent because I feel there are too many summer fragrances out there for us men that are under the radar. They are hidden and not enough guys know about them. Today I want to cover 8 fragrances that I feel are pretty solid or fantastic summer fragrances that more people should check out because they have different styles. Some of these are popular brands, but actually some of these are flankers that people just don't talk about. So I kind of want to bring them back up again in the community so people learn about them again. Hopefully you guys discover a new fragrance to check out through this video. Let's begin. First up is Burberry Touch for Men, a very nice, high quality, cheap fragrance that I used to own back in the day that I still think is solid. This smells very bright, sharp, peppery and musky. It's a simple but high quality smelling fragrance. This definitely smells higher quality than its price tag suggests, and it lasts a long time, about 8 hours with a medium projection. It's affordable, has a cool presentation, great performance, and it's very good to wear as a school or office scent. I feel like it's a very reliable work fragrance. That's the kind of ideal situation I'd see it being worn in, and more in the warm weather. But again, I think in a work environment that's all year long, climate controlled, I think Burberry Touch is a solid cheapie. I wish more guys would check it out. Do you guys feel like this fragrance has kind of gone out of fashion? I feel like it's a classic fragrance. It's from 2003. I think it's timeless. Have you guys tried this fragrance? Yes or no? Let us know in the comments down below. Prada Luna Rossa Sport. I mentioned this in a recent video. This is a very useful fragrance. Now, this is a flanker that's not talked about often, but it should be. It's basically the original Le Male, Jean-Paul Gaultier, got Prada-fied, made more clean, soapy, and elegant. It's a more simplistic take on something like Le Male, where there's a soapy, clean, elegant lavender mixed with a sweet vanilla, which is interesting because vanilla-heavy fragrances for the summertime is quite rare, making this fragrance quite useful to own if you want to wear vanilla in the high heat. It has good longevity, around 8 hours with a soft projection, has that inoffensive, clean, elegant Prada style you know from the brand. It's a very useful fragrance. I wish more people would actually try it out, so hopefully you guys do from this video. 37.9% of people who watch School of Scent are subscribed to us. If you guys really want to see our channel grow, go ahead and click subscribe. Let's get that number to 40%. Thank you. Giorgio Armani Acqua DIGIO Absolu. Now, I was hating on this fragrance a few videos ago. I used to own Acqua DIGIO Absolu. I don't mind that I gave that away, whatever. However, I still think this fragrance is worth knowing about because it provides the bubblegum-esque DNA of mainstream fragrances nowadays in its own unique way, and it has good performance as well. It has that classical aquatic, woody, citrus DNA of Acqua DIGIO, then made more fruity, playful, more bubblegum-esque in that way, but in a more mature manner. Armani in general are a more mature brand, actually. They're a beginner-friendly but more mature, elegant fragrance brand. Acqua DIGIO Absolu, I think, delivers this also. Acqua DIGIO Absolu is bubblegum-esque perfumery, made more gentlemanly, more mature, quite smooth as well. It just didn't click with me. I'm not sure why, but some guys absolutely love it. Some people actually stand for it and stand by it. It lasts 8 to 10 hours with a medium projection. So it's an impressive performer, and it's useful to know about this fragrance. I feel like more guys should check this fragrance out. Do you guys who have tried this fragrance think that more people should know about it? Do you think it's underrated, or does it deserve to be kept a secret and thrown away, essentially? Chanel, that's right, a Chanel fragrance featuring in a hidden gem video. This is Chanel Allure Homme Sport Cologne. This is a flanker not many guys talk about, and I think that is a shame. This is light, refreshing, and extremely photorealistic citrus orange fragrance with some smooth, elegant musks in there that lasts a surprisingly long time for how refreshing this is, around 4 to 6 hours with a medium projection. This is the true sport flanker. This is perfect for the gym, a very refreshing fragrance that's done really high quality. I wish more guys would check this flanker out. I'm sure I'll buy it eventually. It's a solid fragrance and it deserves more hype in my opinion. For those of you who have tried it, do you think that this is underrepresented in the fragrance community, yes or no? Arabian Oud Danan. So I got the sample of this fragrance when I bought my full bottle of Signature for Men by Arabian Oud as well. And I was shocked by how beautiful this scent is. This is a sexy fragrance. A lot of you guys watching this video will be really happy with this scent. This is bright citruses with a really sexy Middle Eastern-esque cardamom with a lot of cashmere, which is a very sexy fragrance material I'll talk about in a second, and a lot of ambroxan, but it's not an annoying ambroxan, it's very clean, smooth, and attractive. This is a very bright, musky fragrance that has a Middle Eastern handsomeness to it. The cashmere in here is a very nice material that gives a cashmere effect. Silky, luxurious, musky, warm, inviting, a very nice material that I dabbled with in my own little perfumery lab. I think this is a very sexy, bright fragrance that lasts a really long time as well, around 8 to 10 hours with a medium projection. This is very much under the radar. Check out Arabian Oud in general. I think they're a very solid brand, but check out Diwan. Get a 50 ml, which is around 100, 110 pounds, and often Arabian Oud will actually do a discount sale. So let's say in Eid, for example, they will do a 30% discount. You can go subscribe to their email list, for example, and just wait for them to announce a discount. Mancera Black Gold. Now, this is a shame that this Mancera doesn't get talked about often. It's a very nice, solid all-rounder. I feel like this is a dumb reach that can be worn most of the year round. I think spring, summer, autumn are its strongest seasons. This is aquatic rose and oud that has a very heavy focus and shift onto some strong musks. If you want a musky fragrance in the most heavy use of the term, this is a musky fragrance lover's dream, basically, this fragrance. This is clean, a little bit fresh out of the shower, actually balanced. It's a really interesting, versatile signature that more guys should check out. I think it's one of the better fragrances from the Mancera brand. A lot of their scents smell a little bit weird, overly synthetic. I do feel like they're getting better nowadays with their more recent releases like Amore, Caffè. And I think Black Gold is definitely one of the best Mancera releases out there. I'd give this a 9 out of 10. Great longevity, 12 hours of medium projection, great blends, great versatility. It's definitely worth the money. Check it out. See if you can get this on discounters as well, especially for a really good price. Terence Hughes Supernova. Now, when it comes to the usual discussion in the world of Aventus-esque fragrances, not enough people talk about Supernova by Terence Hughes. I think this fragrance came out last year, so it's relatively new. If you want an Aventus-esque fragrance that is made beastly, that has Aaron's signature style behind it, Supernova is a fragrance you should check out. I actually reached out to the team on Instagram and they told me this is a 35% extrait fragrance. That's one of the highest concentrations in fragrances you'll see in general. For how beastly this is, how high quality this smells, this is obviously that Aventus style, pineapple, citrus, smoky, but a lot of soapy, big, powerful, clean musks are in here that is quite signature to Aaron's style. This smells like something that Aaron would make. It's sort of like, I feel maybe Aaron was thinking, you know, I see all these Aventus-esque fragrances, how would I put my own take on that kind of style? I feel like Supernova is that fragrance. This is powerful, 12 hours while being very fresh and clean with a medium to loud projection. If you want, you can get a very affordable 10 ml option of this and wear it. You only need a few sprays. This stuff lasts so long. It is beastly. Aaron does not ever take any shortcuts with his performance on his fragrances. And Supernova is testament to that. And lastly, Sospiro Vibrato, which I used to own a bottle of and I'm very sad I gave it away to a friend who actually loves it. And so in fairness, I'm happy that he is enjoying that. He's now getting more into fragrances, hopefully, ever since he got that bottle. Sospiro Vibrato is definitely in the Tygar-esque style of fragrances. So I often think of fragrances like Bulgari's Tygar, which is a very simplistic grapefruit, sandalwood, and ambroxan. And there's Black Panther by Alexandria Fragrances, the cologne I often recommend, which I think is a fantastic value for money cologne that goes more on the musky side, but it's very similar and close to Tygar. Suspiro Vibrato adds a bit more nuance in here with a hint of greenness, a lime note, which I'm getting to my nose, and more powdery muskiness in here. So it smells a little bit more multifaceted, a little bit more complete as a DNA actually, and I prefer Suspiro Vibrato over Tygar. I say if you want to spend that kind of money, go for Vibrato. I feel like Tygar is very beautiful, pleasant, mass appealing, but it smells a little bit overpriced for what you're getting in my opinion. Vibrato smells like it's worth its price tag. It's luxurious. I think the presentation is fantastic and luxurious as well, and for how fresh and refreshing this fragrance is, it is impressive that it lasts 12 hours with a medium projection. It's unisex, leaning masculine. It has some hints of white florals in here, which adds that extra bit of nuance and beauty to this already beautiful fragrance. If you want the mass appeal, the performance, the luxury, Sospiro Vibrato is a fragrance more people should know about. I know us fragrance reviewers are kind of talking about it more nowadays, but still I do feel like that not enough guys know about it. And that concludes this video, guys. Did you learn about any new fragrances for the summertime that you did not know about before previously? How is your summer season going so far, guys? Which fragrances have you been rocking the most recently? And which fragrances do you feel that more guys need to know about? Let us know in the comments down below, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to check out our previous video on the best masculine summer fragrances out there. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.